Dexteram Testing, alpha testing procedures and protocols for Shroud of the Avatar. Overworld map review, hex by hex testing of individual map segments to see that they are working properly or as intended. Look at that. That didn't happen before. Usually the words are behind me. Clever. Interesting. That's a placeholder, so I'm not too concerned about it. It's probably just the way they were set. There should be a road placeholder. It is. And, oh, look at that, I do. Oh. Don't remember it being like that before. I'll have to take a look at it later on. As expected. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would expect that this is the road to Kingsport. K-I-N-G-S-P-O-R-T. Kingsport. But then K-I-N-G-S. That's not like that letter. Road. R-O-O. Road. Port. That's an O. R-O-A-D. Kings Road. Kings Road to Kingsport. Moving right along. Placeholder for this hex type. Trying to do this one quickly, and what I expect is to run into a whole bunch of placeholder hexes on this particular segment. I don't want it to take too long. I've got a pot pie in the oven, so hopefully I can get this piece done in about 30 minutes. Cruising right along. Oh, and I will. Oh, it's going to be tough because I got that little village I wanted to check out. It could be just a hut, but I don't know. Or maybe I'll just pop in and do the see what it looks like thing real fast, and then keep going depending on the time when I get there. Well, it's going pretty quick. It's only been 4 minutes since I started over there, so maybe, yeah, I'll spend 10 minutes there, 10, 15 minutes there, and then move along. If it's small enough, I might be able to actually do a quick, jaunty review of it. I would say after this lap, I'm probably halfway done with the map. Then I gotta go down and check out the rest. This microphone is really good at picking up my inhales after I'm done speaking. So I'm gonna have to do an old chocolate rain bit and just inhale off mic. Didn't come back. My voice is not nearly as deep as Chocolate Rain voice. Chocolate Rain. I wonder if that guy's doing anything. And for a while there, he really utilized that notoriety, and I saw him all over the place. So I expect well, at the time he was in school, so if he might have taken some time to pursue that entertainment industry-wise, or he might have taken his degree. I don't even know what his degree was in when he was in school. So maybe he's pursuing that, or maybe he's involved somewhere in the industry. Maybe he's doing voiceover work. Who knows? Could be the next coming soon to a theater near you. Alright, little town, let's see what you're all about. It's probably just a hut in the middle of the field there, in the middle of the plains. Nope. There's actual plots there, so that means there's going to be houses built up and... Whoa. Okay. Wait a minute. Alright, let me start heading in here. First things first, right through the middle of town. What did I just say I would take? Yeah, I got time to spend here, so I'm going to cruise through the middle of town. Nice trees. Viking Village Home there on my right. Viking Village Home. Rock. That rock looks familiar. Wizard Home. Windmill Home. Viking Village Home. Oh, it's a suburban tract area. Tower Home? Village Tower Home? Probably. Presumably Village Tower Home, because I doubt very much this is a town. Or is it? I can't see. Does it have the long extra spire that serves no purpose on the side? No, it does not. So this is a Village Tower Home. Back onto this path. We're going right through the middle of this town, which looks to be nothing more than a suburbia. I say nothing more, but that diminishes the efforts that went into creating it, so pardon me. It's not what I intend to say. I'm just trying to give you an overview of what it probably looks like. For those of you going, where's the secret dungeon? Where's the hidden this? Where's the hidden that? There's deep forest around the edges for the barrier. Look, you can see some mountain ranges up that way, which is interesting because there aren't any mountains nearby. Those must be distant north. Over by Owl's Head. And again, this could just be a by reference section that is designed near someplace where it's mountain. For example, this could all be constructed, the world can all be constructed, and then the outer map could be plucking people up and putting people down into places where they are. Now, these flowers, for some reason there's... Okay. Yes, in nature you will see clumps and bunches. But I'm a little confused. Alright, there wouldn't be a little commingling at the edges, or maybe some scattering of red over here, that kind of thing. There's green here. It's like somebody went here, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. It's just the tools. It looks good. It's the ecologist in me. Okay, so that's... Oh, and there's those... Oh, invisible wall. These are some one-dimensional tree, or two-dimensional trees, I mean to say. There's... Oh, is that a two-dimensional tree? That would stink. No, that's a real tree. This is the edge of the map. Rocky stuff. Okay. This rock looks familiar. First things first, checking to see if there's any collision detection errors with it. Doesn't appear to be. Is this the same rock, just turned differently? I think it is. Okay. Alright, getting up on the rock. Jump over here. Oh, there we go. Deer. Let me see if I can right-click the interface with them. Other people have been killing these guys. Apparently I'm not one of those people. I'm a pacifist. Alright, what have we here? A tree growing straight out of this rock. Really? Alright. I got 20 minutes till my papa's ready. Tree growing out of rock. In and of itself, not quite too unusual. There's another one over there. Did they randomly do this? Alright, well. I'm not saying that vegetative life can't find a way to grow out of... What's the word I'm looking for there? Rock. Oh, I'm home position again. Yes, the controller interface is WASD, and I keep going back to slightly off home position, so I guess home position is this, and yeah. Isn't it? Yeah, that's home. For me. I home ASDF rather than SDFG. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I guess, life can grow. Vegetative mass can grow from soil deposits in or around sedimentary rock or whatever type of rock this is. And again, there looks like there's some lichenography on this, which is nice. I like that. The mycobiont and the photobiont working, some say collectively, some say as parasitically, but what's this? Okay. That's a sharp edge. It's kind of aesthetic. But yes, getting back to that. Yeah, that I'm going to discuss these trees. These sharp edges I'm going to leave be. But, the powers that be, the world builders who have access to this video report might look at this and decide that, sure, it looks just like somebody came in and cleaved off a chunk of the rock there. Or they might decide that it needs a little touching up because, how in-depth do you want to be? How much immersion level, what type of immersion level are you striving for your player base, for your end users? So this is just something I want to comment on. And let me go ahead and get the location for this as well. I know it's very similar. But just to get that. Okay, moving right along. Outer edge, outer edge. I don't want to get stuck accidentally walking out of the map. Oh, wall. Artificial wall. No wall here. Yeah, so here's the wall. This looks like you can... Well, they've got some wall sections and... Cool. Oh. Good work. And, is that another two-dimensional tree? It's another two-dimensional tree. Man, those drive me crazy. Alright. Hop around on this rock real fast. Okay, good collision detection back out to the edge. Of course. Oh boy. I'm starting to commit a little bit more time to this than I thought I was going to. This is the outer edge of the map, and I keep running into invisible little polygonal walls that are impeding my progress. It's no big deal. It's alpha test. Those rocks. Oh, what's this? So the grove, there's a huge grove in the middle. Oh, two-dimensional polygons again. Now it's the bushes. Now the bushes are two-dimensional. Look at this. Guys, come on. Look at that. You can see the rows of the trees. You can see the rows of the bushes. Alright, it's like a circle upon a circle upon a circle. And yes, that does generate a nice, from afar, a nice effect. So Q-DOSed, as it were, into existence. What's this tree? A dead tree here in the side. Oh, look at that. Xanthoparmelia. Flavopontalia. Any Usnea? Usnea is my favorite. Because it looks like it. Oh, what do we got here? I thought I saw something. Yeah, well, I guess that's kind of to be expected. Anywhere. Alrighty. I don't want to get stuck on any of this. I want to finish that segment and get down there and get my papa. Cruising around. This looks like something somebody would get stuck in. What's going on in here? Alright. Back around to the edge. Taking a look. This isn't too big. Should be able to circumnavigate it here pretty quickly. Yeah, this... I'm going to hit the forums on this and see whether or not it's a work in progress. Well, naturally it is. As you can see, it's pre-alpha. As it likes to say. As it is wont to say. To claim. It's just... look at that. Come on. It's gone. It's back. It's a fucking two-dimensional tree. Pardon my French. It's a fire-trucking two-dimensional tree. I have to remove that aspect. Oh, see? And then... Yeah, okay. So that's... I don't want to go too far down that path, because then it'll get me out of there, which, you know, I'm going to be doing here soon, but I want to finish this lap. I've checked out those buildings. Every building you see, I've already... Wow. Oh, it's about to go crazy. Every building you see in this release, I've already reviewed in previous releases. And with the exception of those boats that I pointed out in the harbor of Kingsport earlier, the houseboat I did, but the two regal, like, ship-looking boats, a.k.a. real boats, if you want to call them real boats, they, I haven't been into those yet. What is going on here? There was something that caught my eye. Alright, I can't get in there, but... Alright, so... So if you want to take a look at any of the houses that you see me running past, by all means, go back, check out the playlist. Actually, I've put all of these into a playlist. I put all of my projects into playlists in the order, and they're ordered from first to last. So if you'd like to watch them in order, you can hit one, and it'll just play one, and then it'll play the next one, and there we go. What did we find? Is that just a rock, or is that a mispainted thing? I suspect a missing texture of some sort, because it looks like a grayscale black and white thing. Looks like a grayscale polygon. So, missing textures. Let me go ahead and... East Village location. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely just a polygon that's been shaded but missing the texture map. Okay. More two-dimensional trees and shrubbery. Well, a lot of these things are two-dimensionals, but it just depends on how they go about it. Yeah, like bushes and shrubs and things, you'll run into those all over the place in any MMO that you might encounter. Invisible wall. Just depends on the processing power that has been developed to a certain point. Alright. Do I want to climb up this rock real fast? Can I climb up this rock real fast? Ooh, Super Mario! Super Mario! Oh. Okay. Can I get higher? Probably. Probably this way would be the best way. Oops. Oh, I thought that was the end of that. Thought we had a critical failure I was going to have to deal with. Okay, so I'm the king of this rock. And look, there's more mountains. You can really see them now. But there are no mountains. These mountains appear much closer than the Overworld map would lead anyone to believe they are. Oh, nice flocks of birds over there. Okay. I got 10 minutes till pot pie. I'm starting to smell it. Speaking of pot pie, on my personal channel, I am engaged in developing a short story called The Forbidden Recipes of the Six, starring Jacia. Jacia is my character from... I gotta keep an eye... Oh, is that the... Well, hold on. Jacia is my character in my Final Fantasy game that I play for entertainment value. Other members of the Dexteram family were involved at the alpha testing and beta testing for that particular project. They enjoyed it quite a bit, and there's some aspects to it that I really enjoy, but if you want to hear about those, go check out my personal channel, because this is my channel on procedures and protocols for alpha testing. Oh, cool, there's a little... Okay, let me go check out this thing real fast. So what I've done, but I'll let you know, what I've done over there is... See, there we go. A tree growing through the rock. I like it, but I mean, it hasn't... Alright, hold on. What was I going to say? Yes, I've taken the main line and the main storyline and taken the clips from it, and I've developed my own story, which is JC and the Forbidden Recipes of the Six. So I'm using the visuals from that, from my software, as paint, if you will, for my own project and painting my own imagery. Is this the same tree through the rock thing? No, it's a similar rock, similar situation. But come on, guys. You're telling me this tree growing on this rock or through this rock is more viable, but oh boy. All right. And I want to apologize if anybody's offended by my noticing that. And maybe I'm overreacting to it. Again, this is an alpha. Did I already check in here? Oh boy, I feel like I'm starting to go in loops. Flat wall segment. Yeah, if anybody's offended, if any of the clients, or in this case, not a client, this is a pro bono thing that I'm doing for Richard Garriott and staff, supporting their efforts. I sincerely hope nobody's offended, but is rather understanding that I'm looking at these things with a discerning eye, a critiquing eye, because that's what you asked for. And it's my hope that I can be helpful in that fashion. All right, now I don't need to see any of those towns or villages. I don't have enough time to really go in there and take a look at the plot layouts or anything like that. But if you want to go check out plots and miscellaneous buildings, you can go way back to some of my original videos in this playlist and look at them yourself. Or go to my personal site again. That's jchalant, JCHALANT. You can see a link in it in the description below. And you can see my virtual real estate channel that I made, little mock-up that I did based on like a real estate channel that you might have on local television. But I was pressed for time. I did it real quick, so the production value, a lot of the production value on a lot of my stuff is kind of low because a lot of stuff I do for fun, and I'm going to commit. I can only commit so much time to projects that don't return compensation, that don't provide for my other things, for my life experience, as it were, rent and food and entertainment, etc., etc. So, hey, hello, another person. Oh, is that a drone? We meet again! Aha! She wants to know how to get back. I need to know back to where. I can send her just about anywhere. If you walk in any direction from here, you will return to the Overworld map. To move to. See, gotta let her know about that. If you double click at any time, you will enter the hex from which you started. Oh, this is not Android. This is Justine Lanier. I got 5 minutes till my Popeye's ready. It's going to be golden brown and delicious. Good luck. See, I'm watching, make sure she gets where she needs to go. She should disappear shortly. Okay, I look like Chris Kirkbride. No, Chris, not Kirkbride was Troy. Chris was, what was Chris's last name? Meh. Okay, I expect this to be a roadmap segment. And it is. Oh, look, somebody's taking a road. You would think moving from one road entry to the other road entry would move you along on the thing, but it doesn't. Or it doesn't appear to. Let's see, that said road, and it probably says South Road or something like that. Or Main Road. Let me see, I'll try to interpret it if I have a second here. Let's see here. Oh, what is this one? I recognize that one, but that's definitely road. And that is it's got to be Main Road. Okay, Kingsport, Kings Road, K-I. Nope. So if that's A, oh, I don't really want to look into it right now. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that guy. Chilling. Still adventuring. As expected. I'll probably edit these loading scenes in and out. They go pretty quick, but actually they make good reference points if somebody were watching the video in 2x speed or was cruising along looking at the thumbnail view along the progress bar. You know how you're watching a video and the bar is down there, and if you kind of hover your mouse over it, shows you what the image at that point looks like. So maybe I'll leave them in. Alright. Take this placeholder map for this hex-type beast. Okay, can I get here? No. Can I get here? No. Can I get here? Yes. Okay, so we'll start from here and go down and back for the next amazing episode. For the next video report, Dexteram Testing, Alpha Testing Procedures Protocols for Shroud of the Avatar.